Among the greatest minds in human history, one name shines eternally: Plato, the philosopher who not only studied under Socrates, but also taught Aristotle, shaping Western philosophy for centuries to come. Today, let's dive deep into the life of this legendary Greek thinker, from his birth to his death, exploring his ideas, his works, and his enduring legacy. Early life, 427 BCE, childhood. Plato was born in 427 BCE in Athens, Greece, into an aristocratic and politically powerful family. His father, Aristotle, claimed descent from the early kings of Athens, while his mother, Pryxian, was related to the famous lawmaker Solon. As a child, Plato was given the best education in philosophy, poetry, music, and gymnastics. Originally, his birth name was Aristocles, but because of his broad shoulders, he later came to be called Plato, which means broad in Greek. Encounter with Socrates, 407 BCE, mentorship. In his youth, Plato was drawn toward politics, but his life changed dramatically when he met Socrates around 407 BCE. Socrates became Plato's teacher and mentor, inspiring him with deep questions about truth, virtue, and justice. The execution of Socrates in 399 BCE was a turning point. Plato was devastated by the death of his beloved teacher and abandoned his political ambitions. Instead, he dedicated his life to philosophy, travels and search for knowledge, 399 to 387 BCE. After Socrates' death, Plato traveled widely in search of wisdom. He visited Egypt, Italy, and Sicily, where he studied mathematics, astronomy, and political theory. In Syracuse, he attempted to advise King Dionysius, hoping to turn him into a philosopher king as described in his later works. However, his political experiment failed, and he was even imprisoned before eventually being released. Founding of the Academy, 387 BCE. In 387 BCE, Plato returned to Athens and founded the Academy, one of the earliest institutions of higher learning in the Western world. Here, students gathered to study philosophy, science, mathematics, and politics. The Academy became a model for future universities and produced great thinkers, including Aristotle. Major works and philosophy. Plato wrote extensively, and most of his works survive today. His writings are in the form of dialogues, featuring Socrates as a central character. Some of his most famous works include The Republic, where he describes his vision of the ideal state, ruled by philosopher kings; The Symposium, exploring the nature of love and beauty; Phaedo, discussing the immortality of the soul; Timaeus, about the creation of the universe; Laws, his final and longest work on political philosophy. Plato's philosophy emphasized eternal truths beyond the physical world, what he called the theory of forms. He believed the material world is just a shadow of a higher reality of perfect forms and idea. Teacher of Aristotle. One of Plato's greatest students was Aristotle, who studied at the Academy for nearly 20 years. Together, Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle formed the foundation of Western philosophy. Plato continued teaching and writing at the Academy until his death in 347 BC, at the age of around 80. Some accounts suggest he passed away peacefully in his sleep during a wedding feast. Plato's ideas continue to shape philosophy, politics, and education even after 2,000 years. His academy lasted for nearly 900 years, influencing generations of thinkers. He left behind a vision of justice, knowledge, and truth that remains timeless. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this journey into history, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Life Tales and Legacy TV for more inspiring stories.